Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing and sending it through and all that stuff. This is just a test, I know I need to be on camera, so I'm trying to test myself, sort of, how to get into the groove. And I do this with these recordings, and I try to help people that are looking for their mission and the incarnation cross. So we keep going on the 4-6 profile, on the riding across of tension. Investigation. These fours, they're always ripping us off. That was a joke. Investigation is a 1-3. It was a joke. Should I do that again? Maybe I won't have a career as a stand up. Investigation. Analyze in which strengthens your opposition. In other words, analyze it that strengthens your readiness to fight for right action. The detective. Now we know why we don't like force. These snoopy bastards always show up at the right moment to lean over your shoulder and pick up something that doesn't belong to them. They're really good at it. The detective who develops on the insider, who accepts a joint opposition, whose success can only be based on trust. Thank you. The energy to recognize who can be of value in times of struggle. Here's when you see their networking. Who can help me out of to my purpose? Who can help me to get to the opportunity? It's the same thing. This is the four, and they are detectives. It's not like you just can be part of their network. It seems like that, but not everybody gets into the network. After all, they're not strangers. They build their very, very select network. There's an aggressiveness. This is the Martian detriment. This is a very interesting one because it's Pluto, Mars, Pluto exalted, and Mars in detriment. The aggressiveness in a position that prejudices investigation and limits trustworthiness. The power of adrenaline to provoke aggressiveness. Strugglers have a tendency of making mistakes and not in the third line sets. If they were third line, it would be okay because that's their nature. But the dilemma for the 4-6, because when you live out the third team, is then when you make the mistakes in the first 30 years. When the analyzer says this force is the force that is going to help me and it doesn't work, aggressiveness is what comes out. And for me, the 4-6, this cross, the end of this cross of tension, this is the ultimate blaming line. Oh, blame, 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 blame. Always blame. They know, so they think. They know who's to blame. The reason they're still afraid of tomorrow is because you couldn't do your shit. You couldn't do your thing. You couldn't get me to this place. You get me to that place. This is not a natural thing for individuality. I hope you sense that. It's very unnatural. But the 38 has a difficult position. It has to maintain its unique integrity, and you can see the pressure is there. But at the same time, it can't do it alone. And it's not enough to get to the 28. That's only the beginning. They have to be able to provoke the 28 to find some. 57. It's really quite a thing. So it's like the 38 has this very confused. It's why there's a lot of funny energy in them because it's a confused thing. I'm an individual. I'm a freak. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to hear anything, but help me. That's just doesn't seem to make sense. So when you're dealing with a 38-4, particularly a 4-6, it's like, okay, I'm going to try this. And when it doesn't work, I hate you. You're stupid. I want to kill you. It's your fault. Of course, they're really angry. Yeah, they're angry. That's why you have to use this anger in the right way. You need to do some martial arts. You need to do something with that. I wasted my energy. I trusted these people. This was a terrible thing. And they never should have been in my network. But instead, they put it out. And they put it out very powerfully because it's a very powerful adrenoclate. And they put that energy out. Whenever we think about the four things, we always assume that networking is something that's natural and always works. Well, these are beings that really destroy their own network. They get so angry. So, are you getting this angry? Are you always destroying your own network? Hold it in and do some martial arts, do some Wing Chun, do some Kung Fu, do something. Okay? That's what you got to do.